Okay, we're skipping the full cycle. Yeah, well, kind of. We will start to learn rigging today. Hello, hello, by the way. Let's put in the music. But we're gonna at least learn how to, what's it called? There's a term for it. There's a term for, like, learning how to break up the model. We will maybe get to rigging. If not, I'll do a part 3, and we can do a rigging day. But I'll quickly go over what we have so far. So this one, yeah, there we go. With the hair, it's broken up into a bunch of different pieces. So that's the horn. I still need to do that part. How are we doing today? We're rushing, because I was gonna order food, but I was like, you know what? No, I have to make my steak. So I just finished cooking. My food is in front of me, smelling divine. I sound a bit tired? No, I'm good. I was just running around, that's all. But here, we have that segment there, which, like, I make it vanish, and it pushes in my soft spot. Oh, what it also might be is my door is open right now. Since I have food, Sin Dog is right next to me. But she will be unhappy if I lock her in here. But yeah, there's my soft spot, and then like oh, hi Sin Dog, each little part is divided, so you can slowly see how the hair is going to be animated. That's just the horn. Sin Dog would recognize you, but she's too busy getting scratched right now. But yeah, you can kind of see how it's all starting to build up. The reason why you want to divide the strands is that's going to be important later when you're animating. If you don't do that, you won't be able to animate each individual one. Holy balding, I know. And look, it's growing back. It's growing back just before your eyes. But you can see like all those little things are going to be animated. Okay. 1 second. I didn't have a talk with Sin Dog. Okay, if you are gonna be here while I am streaming, that is okay. But if you start acting schizo, I will make you go outside. Do we have a deal? I don't think you understood a word I said. Do we have a deal? I'm assuming we have a deal. And I can keep going through all of it. I will be eating periodically. But yeah, that's gonna be how I broke it up. That's just the hair. While I'm eating, I'm gonna show you guys really quickly a few different things. So Ender, all it takes is actually, like, practicing. You may not like it now, but you will reach a goal where you do like it. Head, so the mouth, the actual line work. And I actually started doing the skin tone. When I'm done fully with the skin tone, that's gonna be merged together because it's gonna make rigging easier. You're terrible at it? You won't always be. Punchy, that depends a lot on what you're animating. Because, like, for example, here, there are parts of the body that are divided. Like the arm, you can kind of see that those arms, except for that back part, is divided. But it's not as divided as, like, let's say my VTuber. Because my VTuber has to be able to move, even if, like, I don't show my entire body often, I have it divided so, like, my chest moves a little bit, I can breathe a little bit, all of that changes. If I'm doing an animation where the hands are changing position, for example, each little finger needs to be divided, and each segment would be divided, and you would have to draw both the underside and the top side, so that way as it slides, it can actually help you with that. That's a big part of it. I can't say what comes to being the most divided by layers, because it depends on what you're animating at that moment. And all of that, it just comes with practice. The more you do it, the easier it gets. I don't know if any of that made sense, but I'm not very talented with it, if I'm being honest. Hair gets divided a lot, but there's an entire physics engine we add to it. So it's pretty easy, to be honest. Once you have it set, it's really good. Good, I'm glad. Okay. The tail, for example, I think my tail was one of the hardest parts. Because I think it has a bunch of different ones. I've had people do it a few different ways. I'm not gonna give pointers in this stream right now. Hi, Mr. Hedgehog! I like the icon. If you are over 18, we do have a Discord and we have an entire art section. If you are not over 18, what I've had people do in the past is they put it in their own community page and they tag me in it. But yeah, that's the biggest way. And sorry for constantly eating on stream, guys. I need to, like, make sure I take my meds, but time gets away from me. Too many things to do, too little time. Not enough Marvel Rivals to play. I saw it, scum! Let me add my post-it of notes then. We got our post-it of, what were we calling it? Of shame? By watching someone else animate? Dude, I did! I will say, be careful about spoilers. I know Penguin, for example, hasn't watched it yet or anything like that. It's not freezing on my side. But yes, I did see it, scum. If you're over 18, join the Discord so that way I can bother you about it. I need to talk to you and Redcorn about it. I started posting a bunch of memes just about, like, the give up shirts and everything. It's so bad. But yeah, that's so good. It's so good. I was disappointed. I know. It was so good. I'm disappointed Logan Paul was there. I still am. I really wish that they would part ways. I know they're not going to. It's like a huge money grab. Oh, that's so cool! Redcorn. Dude, I want that out too! The guy out! Oh my god, I don't know why he's still here! I don't know what WWE is thinking! He needs out! It's so bad. So annoying. No, now it's gonna be Cody saving Cena. That's the final arc. The final arc versus the final boss. good food's good. Damn right, scum! This is how I announce that I've been signed on by WWE. I've already been, like, announced for WrestleMania. So stupid. No, Sindog comes out for my finisher. That's like my trademark finisher. I like pin them and then switch places with Sindog. Sometimes I wonder if she realizes that she's Sindog, but that's her new name. But no, I don't know if I will. Big, maybe. I kind of want to do a WrestleMania watch-along. It depends a lot on my schedule that day, as well as on my friends. But I mean, that might be fun. That might be a fun thing to do, a watch along. Take a week off streaming? What? What do you mean? Why do you want me to stop streaming? When is WrestleMania? Watch me be in Italy. WrestleMania 2025. Hi, dog. When? I don't know if I'll be able to. Hi, Bluebird! There is a big chance that I will be flying to Europe that weekend. Oh, that would suck. Oh, that would suck. Punchy stream? No, Punchy already got doxxed. It's over for him. He can't stream. It's so over. Dude, I keep thinking about that. Oh my god, it's crazy. The Punchy R situation is wild. On Marvel Rivals, you got doxxed. Dude, you should stream. So there's like plus sides and downsides. The plus side is like, I love streaming. It's a lot of fun. The downside is like, I never catch any streamer now. It's always me streaming. And like, if it's not me streaming, it's either doing other things I have responsibility for, or like getting prepped for the next stream. Or play Marvel Rivals, because I have an addiction. Why are you trying to close that? Thank you. No, we're not closing that. We're not closing it. Man, food's fucking delicious. You lose your funniest member. Oh, shut the fuck up. Do whatever you want though. If you do want to stream, it's a lot of fun. But it's only downside. You wouldn't be here? Why would- oh, wait, are you joining? Are you leaving me for Scum? Or for Punchy? Is this how you tell me, Scum? Yeah, I get that. No, it's a lot of fun to stream art. That doesn't stream? You mean Arson? I hate how my model looks like when I'm drinking things like. He's too busy finding dinosaur bones? No, he's looking for people bones. He's not that type of archaeologist. You can't have any Sendog. It has onion and garlic. Those will kill you. Those will kill you. Yeah. Yeah, Stinky. No, Arson, he said he's gonna stream when I'm, in Italy. I don't know how much he'll stream, if it's 1 or 2. Were they actually? Yeah. When it comes to onion and garlic, those are toxic. Grape/raisins. What kills me makes me stronger. It's the opposite. Hi, Ardelicious. How you doing today? I hope that's how you pronounce it. We eating really quickly. We get our nutrients in before we stream. Before we like actually draw for 0.2 of an hour and spend half the time fighting. Good! I'm glad! Okay. Good. I'm glad. What do you want, dog? What do you want? But yeah, you have to be careful. So what doesn't kill you makes you weaker? It's why Scum is who he is today. Stream hasn't started. I'm sorry to break it to you. This is all a schizophrenic delusion. Wake up, Scum. Wake up. Your parents miss you. I want you guys to know that Sindog started behind me, went to the side of me, and since I haven't given her anything, has decided to go underneath my desk and stare at me like a cryptid. No, Punchy, you're not real. That's why someone guessed your name in Marvel Rivals. Hi, Stinky. stop reminding you of that? No, it lives rent free in my head. What the hell? Like, that terrifies me. I'm never gonna have, like, chat on when I stream. The reality kicks in. Good! That's psychotic! You got, like, what the hell? Okay, he was playing, Marvel Rivals. Thankfully, he wasn't playing with, like, anyone else or anything like that. And somebody in-game knew his real name. And we're all confused. Somebody legit, like, calls it by his government name. And we're all confused. That's crazy. It's very spooky. And if it was somebody who constantly was going for attention, I'd be like, oh, whatever. It's a lie. But then, like, I looked it up as well, and it's happened to somebody else. Okay, Punch Up, you have to get jammed. Change it to Punchy R Sinner. There you go. That's your new name, Punchy R Sinner. If you guys can hear that. You know, actually here, let me bring the mic down. That is Sindog. That is me clapping Sindog's mouth shut. No, no, no. If you grab her snout, which he's like wanting food, and then you just like close it, it'll start doing the clamp noise. Because her entire head is hollow because she has no brain, so it echoes in there. Right, Stinky? Also, welcome in, Panda. She's the definition of a little guy with a little brain and everything to go alongside it. It's really bad, man. She's my stinky little guy. I don't know how he knew your name. I still don't know. It trips you the hell out. Not just Chad, I'm also a little guy. I'm a little dox guy. It's crazy. It's like, I have no idea how they doxed you. Did you report them, by the way? I use Clip Studio Paint. I have the 1.0 version. I've said this before. I don't know if I'd still recommend it because now it's a paid subscription. I got it when it was one flat price. But you can do it in most programs. Because, like, I'm gonna save the file as the Photoshop file. How are they gonna know you were actually, you know what? I can't even say that. Like, I can't even say, like, how would they know? Because, like, how the hell do they know your name? They live in your walls. Don't even stream me on a raid, doc. It's crazy. What do they even say to you? Fuck no! And then I get rated? What the hell? What the hell? Okay, I'm gonna put my plate up and get my medication. And then we draw for real, for real. Okay. Are you stuck? Did you get stuck? Yeah, what did I tell you? What did I tell you? That was gonna happen! Zindog has her own gravitational field. You can't steal her. Okay, 1 second. Let me put my plate up. Outside. The ducks are outside. The temptation to end stream and go play with the ducks. It's too real. I always miss them. I had to stream for you guys instead of playing with the ducks. Medication taken? We have the ducks in stream! Holy shit, guys, we have the ducks in stream! Okay. So I kind of showed really early on while I was eating. Third duck sound. They're little guys. They just waddle around. And like, I feel bad because I was like, oh, I have some cabbage. They like cabbage sometimes. They did not like cabbage. They did not want my cabbage. And then I got them grapes. And I didn't see them, and the grapes went bad, and then the day after I saw them. That would be my luck. Really? What was his name? What was your pet duck's name? This is important. Okay, let's move this over. Lots of noises right now while I readjust. Bill, hello! How you doing today? Mr. Fatso, that's so good. Looking for art advice? I said this a little bit earlier. I'm welcome to give advice. However, I probably won't do an entire, like, on-stream thing, but depends what you're looking for. What's going on? We're just gonna start having callers in when people ask for art advice. We'll have callers in and be like, hello, I'm blah 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 from blah blah blah. My art problem is this. And then I give them generic answer. And then everyone's like, wow, so insightful, Sid, how could you? How did you know that? It's like, oh, you know. How do you make a drawing insignificant? What do you mean by that? Like, it does not matter to you or does not matter to the public? Because... Are you coping live on stream? A little bit, a little. But it's fun too. Okay. Okay, you can see a little bit here more punchy where I divided things. So, hip, neck, you have the rib cage, then you have booba. Maximus, hello! How you doing? We'll do hips first. Ribcage and boob are different? Yes. So when you're thinking about animating stuff, one thing that's very important is thinking about how things move. The reason I have the ribcage and that's separate is ribcage kind of... So whenever you're talking about the torso in general... Here, let me start a new... you probably have seen this with Proko the Bean, if you've like asked for advice before. But the torso, it's this and this. Those two circles. And they're really like badly drawn. I apologize. I mean, make it more cohesive, even if it's sloppy. But it's basically this and this. And you can tilt this part, and that'll determine how it moves. And then the top part, same idea. Booba's not gonna move that way. Not only that, for breathing animations, what you're gonna want is for this part to go from here to here or here. So moving this direction, while the breast will move that way, like that. It'll move a little bit higher this way and a little bit out that way. Oops! Oh my god. I want to draw a character making a puppet to be important in the drawing. So what okay, I need to decide, like, there's a very easy way to word this. Bill, how old are you? Are you an adult? Let me ask that. There's an easy way to do that based on that. If not, I'm gonna need to find a different way to word it. 24? Okay. So, if you've ever seen adult media with, like, anime characters and everything, every now and then, they have the character in the background where they don't want it to be significant, so they have no distinguishing features. They have no face, really. They don't really have anything distinct about them. They are very generic, typical hair color, nothing major, and they're usually shaded out. That's how you can go ahead and do it that way. So the puppet can be the center of the focus and everything. Don't watch anime? Shit. Okay, first things first, in the nicest way possible. What the fuck? How did you get here? Second of all, so, with the character, what you would do... Here, let's see. You can remove, like, all distinguishing features. So you won't see their eyes. Hair. We would make it a generic color. Like brown or something. Something that doesn't pop. Wouldn't know how to, I mean, that's fair. That's fair. That's how you got it. That's fair. And then what you can do is on top, do a halftone where it kind of makes it vanish. You can see how there's a darker one. Let's say that it was actually fully drawn instead of just being half painted in right now. And we're gonna hide this for now, but do this as a multiply layer and you can darken things in so it falls more into the background. Whenever you're making things, if you kind of darken them out with either black or if you make it white so that way they look further away, they kind of blend into the background, and that's what you want to do. That can kind of help. Unless I actually know what the project you're doing and everything, it's kind of hard to describe. But it's one of those things that, like, a lot of practice. Do something, see how it works, and the biggest thing I would say is ask for advice. And it seems like you're already doing that part, but, like, if you have any friends that also do art, or even if they don't, say like, hey, here's this, what do you notice? And if they instantly say, oh, the guy in the background's weird, He's popping out a bit too much. Okay. Where does this end? So right now, a big thing as well for those of you who are trying to learn a little bit about rigging and everything, this part, people aren't going to see. Unless this moves up, which is why I'm giving it more than it needs. I'd rather have more than less. Good, I'm glad. If you have too little, you don't give yourself access to using the entire torso. Because the disadvantage that like Live 2D and everything has is it's a flat image, skin is stretchy, flesh is stretchy, and you have to learn ways to basically replicate that without having that. Because you can do that in 3D animation, but in 2D animation, when it comes to like Live 2D at least, you have to make sure that there's different points. If any of you are into the animation scene in general, you might have learned about puppets in the terms of animating. Like, so for example, Bluey the cartoon, they don't animate every scene frame by frame. They animate it through what's called puppets. I mean, I don't either. I don't have legions of artists available or anything like that. I will say I am chronically online. But at the same time, my first point of references are my immediate friend group. None of them know how to draw. They're all writers. But they consume media. So even if they themselves are not artists, they might not know why. And they might give you the wrong reason as to why, because they're trying to figure it out. But they can tell you this isn't right. That's why you use them for like reference point. Not because they can draw, but because they can give you references as to what you're doing wrong. If that makes sense. You don't need to be skilled in it. Oh, I haven't put the center yet. No, I have not, but I doubt I'm gonna finish everything to rig it. And the advantage of Live 2 is I can always go back. Yeah, I haven't touched this since the other day because I've been working on the short. Of course, I hope it helps a little bit, and you're welcome to come back here and ask for advice too. Will the tail be animated? Not this time. Dear God, I don't want to do that. The tail animation took me an entire day compared to everything else. So, the entire, when it came to my model, hair, mouth, eyes, all of that was the big part of it. And that probably took me like a day or so. Body, getting familiar with the program and all of that, half a day. Not a big thing. The tail took me 1 to 2 days alone. Just to figure it out. Nah, don't give up. That's the biggest thing. You can't give up. You're not allowed to. See ya, Bill. I'm not gonna do that because that's more complicated. So, as I'm doing this, I'm also being realistic. I'm pushing myself, but I'm also in a situation where I have to know my limits and my limitations. Oh my God. If I don't, I set myself up for failure. I need to keep learning the program and how to do it before I fully jump into things like that. So I'm starting off simple and advancing. So this is the next type. I'll probably add the center looking at the water. Exactly. You gotta do baby steps. Okay, that did not work. Let's go ahead and actually go all the way down here. There we go. And you can see here how it overlaps a little bit. You have all that extra. And at the same time, it goes over. Thank you. The challenging part would be coloring, because I don't do this type of coloring as often anymore. Nah, I'd break my neck. I'd run up the stairs and break my neck. What part is this? Oh, that's the booba. Okay. Booba. Okay. I think the legs are what's left for skin tone. So this alone, that's just a line for the water. Which doesn't seem like a big deal, but it will be in the future. Oh, I don't know much about anthros. Why not jump over the stairs? Because I'm clumsy. I mean, that's fun to do. Going up like an escalator when it's going down, or vice versa. Yee, remember Scum, this isn't Punchy's first language. You scum! Oh my god. Okay, this ends right around there. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, not everyone who's in here, a lot of people are ESL. Technically me included. That is cursed. That you got your English, like, knowledge from YouTube, that is cursed. Why? Because there's some cursed things on YouTube. I wouldn't want, like, people learning English as a second language to just know it from that. Because you learn slang, don't get me wrong. But, like, I know you know skibbity. I know you know shit like that. And I'm like, that's not even a question. I know you do. No, it's okay. My mom did too. Big mistake. Holy shit. Worst thing you can do. Who doesn't? A lot of people, actually. If I said skibbity to my mom, she'd probably be like, what the hell are you saying? And smack me? And I feel that. I feel that one guy. I'm bilingual, which means I don't know either language. Have you guys seen that, like, video of the newscaster being like, I'm so pale? That's what I feel like right now. And I know it's flat. I know it's flat, but oh my god. Why didn't you learn Italian? If you don't mind me asking. Oh, was it one of the situations where your parents didn't want, like, we want her to be, or we want him to be American, to know them English words. There's quite a few people actually. There's some people, I mean, probably no one here, but there's some people out there who had like supervised internet time. I know my friend was one of those. And then like, her father unfortunately passed away, and now they're having the unsupervised internet experience as an adult, which is like, I think I would rather it as a young adult or a not even young adult, but a child, and navigate like, oh, that's cursed, oh, that person's not to be trusted, than now and be like, the internet's worse now. Now I have to navigate it and figure it out. We Spanglish? Something like that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, my bad. Okay, is that all skimped? No, I need the backside. So, let's reduce that to that. Honestly, don't force yourself to learn too many languages at one time. It can be too much. Just like that Spanish guy from Neo. It feels that way sometimes. Cause like, I know very little Chinese, I know very little Japanese. I technically know Spanish, and big technically. That's a huge technically. I had Russian for a bit. Some Polish. I started learning some, I don't even know the dialect because I was a kid. But like, started picking up some South African words while I was there. And there's one that like lives I don't even remember what it means. I don't remember at all. But this South African phrase lives rent-free in my head. And I'm gonna say it in a second, and like, those of you who know Spanish are gonna know why. Genako. And my mom and I would just look at each other and be like, Genako! It's so stupid. I don't know what it means. I don't remember what it means. But I just remember that. Oh god. SAO bridge. Oh man. Now random noises. I mean, you guys make random noises. It has to be. So here's another reason why I drew up to that line, so that way it's easier later down the road when I'm animating. SAO bootleg? Oh no. I don't remember it, but oh my god. SAO was something. Shit. Okay, there's something wrong. Let's divide that in half. Okay, so it's something on this side. Oh, there it is. Okay. Headless sin. There we go. I always forget how big anime heads are. So it's like, bam! giant ass head. Dude, DBZ or bridge? I haven't thought about that in years. I might actually change that line work right there. Damn. Oh wait, if you have time, can you explain your sketch prop? Thank you for tagging me, I didn't see that. It depends on the actual artwork, because it does vary about artwork from artwork. So, typically, and I'm gonna make this very light in the beginning right here. So, I'm just gonna go over it and use it as reference. First things first is figuring out the pose. Figuring out the pose, there's a few different things. I either start off by going off on like Pinterest or something and looking at actual poses. I think that's what I did for this one. I found somebody who was surfing and I kind of referenced that. And then from there I try to capture the pose. So I'm like, okay, well, the body is leaning this way, the body is doing this. I do some sketches trying to figure out the body. That's how I also ended up. Oops, I'll have to edit that in a second. Let me. Oh, come on. Please be nice. There we go. Here, you can see a little bit about how this leg looks so much longer than this leg. That's because one downside of using a photo for reference versus using an actual body for reference is it automatically gets foreshortened. Ooh, I didn't know there was a new one. I might have to check it out. But when that happens, that's how you end up with a situation where this leg looks smaller than this one, despite it actually doing that. And that's why I completely changed it in this. So, you kind of make the body out. I do a quick sketch where it basically has... that was a horrible line. Here's the black. Has this, like, the entire base anatomy. Like, I usually use a bucket for the hips. Because if you ever seen the hips, they're always complicated, but it kind of helps. So bucket, you can add a little bit of the spine if you kind of want to know where it's going. There'll actually be more over here. But that can kind of start off with my base sketch, and then, like, I use basic shapes to actually get the body. Here, I don't like really adding too much, so I usually just do that or something like that, something easy. Did we start at 5? Yes, we did start at 5. But I use basic first, and it kind of starts giving me an idea of the artwork right there. It basically just lets me put down the anatomy. So once again, there's going to be a ball joint here. Use that. And it starts to basically form that entire thing. It starts to actually form the body itself and give me an idea of how the body goes. From there, I start adding more, well actually there's another sketch before that. I start expanding on there, so like head, honestly I just do a circle. It's usually much easier. But you can start adding things in, adjusting the shape, add lines for where that goes. Then you start going into this part, where you start to see what you saw last time. So you have 2 or 3 sketches that I actually do. that I'm basically refining my ideas. Now, everybody's sketch process is a little different. I'll be honest, I need to change my sketch process. I want to make it more where I'm thinking about colors now versus just the composition. I'm not the best at composition yet, but I'm getting confident enough where I have to move away from it and think more about how the entire environment affects it. And what I mean by that is, here, I'll actually use this for example. What a lot of artists do is once they have a basic composition down, you're not going to do that part? And I'm going to show you guys this right now, because since I'm thinking about it, I want you guys to think about it too. Now, obviously, there's a few parts of the composition that are on there that shouldn't be highlighted. I'm actually just going to erase them quickly. Correct. But you can get a little bit of the composition understanding, and then from there, you can actually start with figuring out where all the highlights are going to be. And start understanding how your piece is going to look. So you can get better understanding of how the final piece is going to happen. And I'm doing it very quickly. But this is more what I want to start doing, where I fully understand where I'm going instead of just starting to the middle. Like, obviously that's too much of a dark color. You would adjust that. But figuring out the lights, the darks, all of that, so you can start to see more of the finished piece. I'm not there yet. That's my next step. I hope that helps people kind of understand where my process and thought process is. Because a big part of it as well is your mental state. You can't be too attached to things. A part of my sketch that I did not describe is there's typically like 4 sketches that don't make it to the end process. I haven't deleted any. Let me check. Okay, here we go. Here's an example. I actually use this for my, what's it called? My schedule now. But originally, this was my warming up. I didn't like it for my warming up. I mean, it's okay. It's not the worst thing. But I prefer the one I have now than this one itself. So that's another example of it might not work out. And I'll be honest, I don't like the artwork here. I actually don't enjoy it. I need to remake it, but there's just too many things to do. That's something that's gonna happen along the way. For now, it's a placeholder. And that's okay. I really needed to go into depth about that. Just like I'm not doing that. Because I like my current one. Let's see. Where is it? I like this one. So, here. And I'll actually divide a little bit about how it looks. So, here's the fingers. That's the arm. Strap. There's that piece. There's this piece. There's that. can kind of see all the different parts of that. What is this? Oh, okay. The bangs. That's just the highlight. I think I removed the highlight for the final piece, because they were too much of an issue to do considering I didn't do them properly. Eyebrows. All of that's divided. It's a lot of work. That's the only reason I haven't done it. There's a lot I want to change. There's still something that I have to do. So, I didn't really animate the inside of the iris, but like, for my eyes here, each little part that's a different color is a different layer. Bangless sun? No, banglessing, yeah. Bim-bom! Yeah, you can see all the shadows too. All those shadows have to be animated as well. Make sure they work properly. Mouth and teeth is another thing, and honestly, I should have edited it so there's like the top layer and there's the bottom layer, but that's something that I would have done now that I wouldn't have done then. That's the entire base of the face. And then you can see this is behind. Body, you have that part. There's flat sin. There's like, I have nothing sin. That's from the little hip. Choker. Torso. I wish that was canon sin. I absolutely wish, man. See that little strand? The back of the hair. This one was just one piece. Haha, one piece. And then you can see all those different pieces come together. All those different things have their own rigging. Now this is a very simple type of animation. But that can kind of start getting you into understanding about how I divide things up. There are things I would change about that, but I'll be honest, all things considered, I like my warming up screen now. I like how it looks, I like how it turned out. I'm actually pretty proud of it because that was the second thing I rigged right behind my VTuber. So, for those two being the two things I started by rigging, pretty good. And then, the be right back screen. That's another one. Now, one thing you might notice here is you guys only see this part. It actually extends out of there. And like here, you have the fingertips there. Little guy, he's divided into 3 parts. So that way he can move around a bit more. The rest of the hand. Forearm right there. Then bangs, there's a shadow. You need to see all those different parts. All that affects it. Oh yeah, you can see a bit of my piercings right there. You guys are literally advertised as my emergency food source. But yeah, mouth. There's actually an upper lip and a second part of that lip, so that way the mouth is hidden. So if you just like carve that out, that's what your mouth would look like. Saliva, because saliva is important. Teeth, tongue. Wait, you guys have not noticed the mouth? You guys are barely noticing the mouth? Holy shit. There's the back of the mouth, lower lip, and then that's the back color. Yeah, it's got saliva. So, nose is just 2 little parts. Eyebrows. Eye folds. Now, when you're doing an animation like a rigging a VTuber, you want to divide it into each little piece. But like for me, this, I could just mix together, so I don't worry about it. But here is where I divide it more. So you can see entire eye is broken up to multiple pieces. Once again, other side as well. I drew it. I'm happy about it. There's just the piercings. I didn't have to add that to a separate layer. I just did that, and then I just didn't care. Oh yeah, there you can see a little bit more about like how the mouth is divided. I don't want people to hit on me, but you guys can admire the artwork. God damn. There's a difference between like, oh, aesthetically that's pleasing, and being like, Sin, I'm not gonna get off your dick. And here's the other strands. The ones that for some reason, for a while, people thought were part of my choker. Torso is divided in that part, that, and then just that. Oh my god, it kind of does. I'm gonna rob your places now. Where is it? Okay, here we go. And like, here, let me slide this over a little bit. So here you can see all the different layers. And this is a simple animation. So all of this. And you have to keep it very organized. That's just a shadow I decided not to keep. But you can see how complicated it can get. That's a simple one. Hi Cole! Welcome in! That's also a reason why I don't show people all the layers, because quite frankly, it can be overwhelming. But yeah, I hope that kind of helps with explanation, but it's a lot of work to do a rig, which is why I hadn't done this one until now. It's just a lot of work. And I'm kind of using you guys. I'm using your attention spans to make me do it. Rigging is a lot of fun, but it's also a little bit frustrating, I'm not gonna lie. But I think most things that, when it comes down to it, are worth learning end up that way. But that's why there's also a bunch of different ways people do it. Some people like to make the finished piece and then start to cut it, or at least like mostly finish and then cut it after that. I don't enjoy doing that, if I'm being honest. There's a bunch of different ways to do it. It's complicated, it's a learning process, but it's fun. Rid of the torso for that one. Actually, let's reduce it. Okay, good. Now, the one nice thing is you don't have to be perfect about it. There's also a lot of things, I will say this, I'm not an expert. There's so much to learn in rigging. There's so many people who are better at me at it. So if you learn something else from a pro who's like, you should do it this way, like, well, Sin does it this way, don't do it my way, do it their way. It's probably a lot better. Don't do it my way. It's raining. It was raining here a while ago, and then like I noticed it was supposed to thunderstorm, and I was like, oh no, Sin Dog refuses to go out. So I had to force Sin Dog out. And then she just looked at me, like, why would you take me out right now that it's raining? I'm getting wet. My stinky coat is getting wet. That dog is cursed. It's snowing? Ooh. Enjoy the snow for me, please. I like snow so much. I wish I could, like, actually have snow here. Sin Dog is ridiculous. She is the definition of just a little guy. I hope all donations go to the Sin Dog Foundation. Well, she's getting her expensive food this week, so kind of. Her food used to like only cost me $60, and now it's like double that. Since she's decided to eat trash and ruin her kidneys. But I mean, it's been like that for years now. That dog is a train wreck. I love that dog, but that dog is a train wreck. She is the definition of just a little guy. But yeah, these pieces, as you can see, will take much longer than just an artwork. Are those girl thighs? I mean, I am a girl last time I checked. So I assume, yes, they are girl thighs. Sin Dog will team up with Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania! Dude, I wish. Sin Dog would deserve all the food if she did that. But alas, Sin Dog, as much as I love her, would probably end up with Pure Fusion Collection. PF Chang's. And be like, yeah, look at me. And I'm like, of course you would. Of course you would. God, I would take her back to the pound. Although I guess fusion is no longer a thing now that, like, one of the girls was let go. She would just lay on the floor! Oh god, you're right! Oh, I hate that. Okay. I think the back leg's actually gonna go back. Okay. So if we have that, and I'm sorry, I'm thinking about a head. The arm forward. It doesn't matter how back it goes. Yeah, we'll just put it like that. That should work. I love that dog, but that dog is so lazy. I still can't believe I was like, you know what? Weather's nice outside. We should play fetch. And then she grabbed her toy, ran past me, and laid down on her bed. That dog's a train wreck. I'm pretty sure right now, if I went out there, she'd be licking the kitchen floor. Because that's her new favorite pastime, by the way. Well-deserved rest? What the fuck? That's not a well-deserved rest. Okay. Let's bring that down. Bruh. That dog does not know how lucky she has it. The biggest thing I would do when I was working at a pet store, or at the pet store, she would get spoiled to all fuck, man. Oh shit, I have to divide this up. Fuck, okay. Okay. God damn it. Divide that here. And now what we're gonna do... Where's the neck? There we go. So here's another example where I have to cut it. Oh, but that doesn't work. I need it above the rib cage. Shit. Okay, I know I need to cut it. Oh, this complicates it so much. This complicates it so much. It's my shock collar. No, I'm not into that one. It's my remain human collar. This makes sure that I don't like just become a demon randomly in front of you guys. It'll be an epic horror for you, and you guys can't comprehend it. It would not be healthy, and I think I'd get fired. There we go. Your tiny brain cannot understand my demon form. So here you kind of can see me planning ahead for the animation. No one's gonna see most of this. But at the same time, I have to be prepared where the neck covers it. And then we just go in here with that. You don't have tiny brains? Okay. If you say so, bud. I totally believe you. There we go. I actually went to Harvard and dropped out. I mean, you would drop out. I was too smart for that. Have I told you about me getting recruited yet? And then me rejecting it? One of my mom's biggest frustrations with me for a long time was that multiple schools were trying to scout me. Like Ivy League schools. And I went, nah. I want to go to art school. Hi, Nix. Welcome in. For an entire 2 years, she kept all the paperwork from them. She kept everything of like, you know what? You might change your mind. Let's keep this just in case. She kept them. There was an entire, like, what was it? 3 foot by 3 foot by like 1 foot bag full of all these papers from all these schools, getting me to like inviting me to dinners and stuff because they were trying to recruit me. And then I went, nah, I'm going to art school. And she's never forgiven me for that. She never will. But I was so smart for that. Don't worry, scum. I believe you. But yeah, I went to all these. I think what frustrated me the most is like I had to keep getting dressed up. And I was like, I don't want to get dressed up. And that's one of the main reasons I said no. Because like, if I have to get dressed up for these meetings, because like I was forced to go. But I will say there was free good food. There was some really good food there. I was like, okay, I'll go for the food. But I was like, I don't want to deal with that. You did the same, your parents hate you for that? Yeah, like they're like, no, why if I was me? I was like, okay, well, you can go. And she's like, well, I don't have that opportunity. I'm like, well, now I don't either. I only got offers from the Marines. Oh no. No, I was... You still have them? I mean, if it makes you feel better, now you'd be rejected for a draft. Maybe not, never mind. It sucks, like getting dressed up. My sister loved it because she's like, oh sweet, I can make you wear this and do this and do this, and I was like, okay, but like, I don't want to. I don't want to do any of this. And then it was meeting with like all these different reps, and then it's like, okay, but I'm just here for the food. And they like asked me questions, and I was like, I'll be honest, I don't want to go here. I'm doing this for the food. And they were so confused. They're like, why are you here then? I heard there was food. It's a free meal. And they're like, are you good? Yeah, no. I was not meant for that life. And that's okay. But yeah, that's what that reminded me of. That entire... Too smart for that. Oh god. I don't think my mom's ever gonna let that go. To this day, she brags about it. Yeah, it's true though. It's true, man. Like, they asked me, so I was gonna answer the question. They shouldn't have asked me. They should have just been like, okay, this kid clearly does not want to come here. And then moved on, but they were like, what is this enigma? Because, like, I'm pretty sure everyone else they're scouting is like, yeah, I really want to go here. And then I was like, nah, I don't want to go here. It's really boring. It's boring, you have to dress up, you have to deal with a bunch of shit. Oh shit, wrong color. It's not worth it. And like, kudos if you want to do that. But no, it's not worth it for me. A free meal is a free meal. Oh. Listen, I'd rather draw anime titties unironically, because like, I was looking at it and everything, and my family wanted me to either get into law or medical. Neither I wanted to do. Like, out of those two, the one that would have been easier to get into would have been law. Could you imagine me being a lawyer? Like, going up there and being like, Your Honor, the defendant's a cunt. No. That's how it would end up. That's how, like, the entire thing would end. It's always law or medical. And then she's like, well, they have an art history program. You can consider their art history program. I was like, okay, but like, I want to do that as my second one. I don't want that as my main thing. She's like, what about, some of these have architecture. What about architecture? And I straight up went, I'd probably blow my brains out, and then walked away from the conversation. Oh my god. Man, poor Sin Mom. She's like, wow, my kid could do this, and then literally, I'd rather kill myself leaves. Oh my god. Cause that's what they did? Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, you know what? No, I was not built for that world. And it's probably a good thing, because I'd be hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt. Actually, no, I had like a lot of offers for scholarships, but like, I still probably would be in some debt. And have my health issues, so. You don't want to do anything? Look, as long as you can survive and be happy and be healthy, that's the most important thing. But yeah, I don't think Sin Mom ever forgave the... Yeah, I'd rather kill myself. Holy shit. Honestly, base that I did that. Well, it's not even that. I don't like listening to... Okay, first of all, like, I constantly have an entire issue with lawyers. Not in a situation of, like, I'm legally fighting them, but in a situation of, I think a lot of them are morally bankrupt, and my morals are important to me. I can't do that. So... Sooner or later, I would have gotten in a fist fight. Sooner or later, I would have been the one that's gonna be incarcerated. And I think for everyone's sake, the fact that I didn't go that route is a good thing. Yeah, morals make law hard. Like, Lockheed Martin? Easy, easy way to go. You want money? Go for them. But they're not gonna be the person that, like, I'm not gonna wake up and be like, you know what, that's exactly what I want to do. Yeah, I would have been the one that needed a lawyer. Got my entire, bar revoked. So it's for the best that that's not the route I pursued? Man, And in a way, it's kind of good that I got sick, because now that I got sick, Sin Mom is kind of like, whatever, do your thing, just wake up and, like, get better. That's her entire goal with me now, which I'll be honest, makes life a lot easier. One of those, okay, I don't have to worry anymore. The expectations are so much lower. You can't really hate me for not going into X, Y, or Z now. Make that lighter, but not too light. Let's get a little dark with that. Come down here. A little more blue. There we go. But yeah, that's my Sid nearly led a successful life story. And honestly, I'm happy with what happened. Because I think about it, my main thing was, like, I straight up told her, like, I just want to be happy. And I'm glad I stuck with that, because things got tough for a while, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna say that everything was easy. Everything was not easy. But even if I'm barely making it, I'm pretty happy. Yeah, exactly. And I don't think I'd trade that for anything. I think, yeah. This is not the path I would have expected for myself, but I think it's been a good path. And I think sometimes that's all that matters. Let's also duplicate this layer. Hey Ren! Yeah, I agree! I think happiness is one of those things that you just strive for, and like, a lot of people decide not to, and I think it's a shame. And I know people are like, well, I can just do this or this later. But, I don't know. I can't say what's best for you guys. I can't say what works and what doesn't. But what I can say is, for me, I may not have the most amount of money, but I have a lot of good times. And I wish that for all of you guys, where no matter where you are, you're having good times. Pop out for a little bit? No worries. Is it this one? Yeah, this is it. Okay. Gosh, she's so pale right now. We're gonna add color, I swear. She's gonna have a little bit of melanin in there. Well, not barely any, but like. There we go. So punchy. I actually considered it. I was like, you know what? Maybe I can make all of the water physics and everything. And then I looked at myself in the mirror and went, you're fucking insane. You're not doing that. And then I decided not to. Because I have to keep my ambitions in check. It's a great idea, don't get me wrong. But I need to keep my ambitions in check. Also, I need to take my vitamins. I'm doing pretty good. How about you? No, I need to start reasonable and build up to that. Damn, Punchy sucks to suck. Imagine doing terrible. Are you okay, man? Vitamin good. Remember, kids, eat your vitamins. Anyone else? No, I can't. You? I absolutely can. Absolutely. Now, one recommendation I have for you guys too. This is very good to see how the finished piece is gonna look, because it starts giving me guidance on how I'm doing. That being said, keep it off. It's gonna exhaust your eyes. Hi, May! That's fine. I hope you're doing well. Now, I'm also trying to do different things with the hair and everything. We're gonna see how it goes. Don't know how well it's gonna work. But that's where we're pushing ourselves. We're pushing ourselves with rendering. Start off with the highlight, and then we're gonna have the shadow. Now, whenever I'm doing this, immediately duplicate layer. I'd rather duplicate and mess up there than not duplicate and then fuck up. I have layers until PC freezes. I actually thankfully haven't had my PC freeze, which says something because I have like so many fucking layers for my VTuber, never has frozen. Second I play Marvel Rivals, starts giving me issues. Sounds like a skill issue? No, it's a RAM issue. I'm sure there's a memory leak in that game. I'm 90% sure. I need to flip that. I need to flip that. Okay, and this is why we created another layer. I'm gonna start with the side one. Oh, welcome back. Oh, that was towards Nyx. I thought it was what's his face? Yeah, that my PC's trying to stop me. My PC's trying to stop me. No, my RAM goes to like 94 or something. It's insane. And that's the only thing I have open. I don't know what's going on in there. I love Rivals, but goddamn is it poorly optimized. I should not have started with the hair. What's his face? The best chatter? I don't remember. Oh my god. I know the icon. I actually remember the icon. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I can't even find it. I can't even find it right now. Holy shit. Oh well. Oh well. That's how it be. Oh, I hate hair. I hate drawing hair. I hate drawing hair. Oh, but at the same time I'm missing that. Okay. We're gonna start singing Tyler the Creator if I keep saying any more okays. It wasn't punchy! What did you do now? You disappointed everyone, how could you? And then... where's that darker tone? That's too purple. Let's make it more blue. Okay, where is this colors? Yeah, this is all colors. And then instead of this, oh, that's actually blue enough. Actually, no, we'll leave there. They're all paid chatters. You're all paid chatters. I don't know by who, but you're all paid chatters apparently. Duplicate layer. Wrong one. Black or a different color? It's gonna be black with some blue accents. One thing I tried to change this time is so this, I can't animate all of that. I tried to make it something that like, maybe I'd get, but I don't think I'd get that. It has too many flowers on it, so I'm trying to make it more something that I would actually wear. I might have to check on Sindog. Sindog's crying a lot. Not like in a I'm in pain way, it's in a I want something way. But I should check on her. She must be starving. Actually, it is her dinner time. Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna go feed her. dog has had her wretched meal. I don't like that. I don't like... Okay, so... we have an option. Because I'm not enjoying the hair. I might have to do a few different things with the hair before we continue. We can always come back to this. We can always come back and try again and do the skin tone. I think we're gonna do that because I don't enjoy that. Scatter, it's too late. I saw all your rioting. I see your crimes. This is why you guys are emergency food sources. You guys don't deserve rights. Hey Bastion, how you doing? Okay. What we're gonna try instead... It was all Beshkin? I'm very disappointed in you. Can't believe you do that. Okay, let's try this one. We're gonna try a new pen. Where did I... There it is, there it is. The, ever common... Where the fuck did I put my pen? Okay, so that's that middle tone, I believe. Yes, so let's put that high tone. And now we're gonna hide this so I kind of know where the limits are. Okay. The arm as well. Why is it doing that? Why does it keep going lighter no matter what? Is it doing the outside too? Lighter no matter what. What the heck? Even if I go down. Huh. What we're gonna do, we're gonna mix two of them then. This goes back to being this. Then we go back to the lighter tone. I do not know how to paint, and that's the main thing we're doing it. That's okay, because that's how we learn. Trial and error. What's up? Is it time for Beshki art stream? It's such a strong... Is it? I don't know. Maybe I'm so used to saying it. Oh, wrong one. Oh, I see. So it does like a certain type of opacity. It doesn't do full opacity. It lightens it up a little bit. Honestly, I think it applies to anything in life. Like, you're gonna mess up a lot, but like, you gotta just keep trying. That's the biggest thing, just keep going. blending in this is really interesting. I don't think I like it. I don't like how it's blending. Okay, we're gonna try to figure out a different pen. I am gonna hide this for a second because it's gonna ask me to log in and I don't want to dox myself. So give me one quick second. I know it doesn't show it for you guys, but I'm ultra paranoid. The boob is still there. There you go. Oh my god. Let's look at popular. Oh, what's this? What's this? That really quickly. I don't know if we're gonna use that right now, but we'll use that later. Right now I'm just looking for materials. I'll be honest, I'm still trying to figure out something that blends the way that I like it to blend. Punchy, I reminded you of that and now it's not going away. I still can't believe you got doxxed. We're gonna try this one. Your day was going great. Sorry. It was important you remembered. We're gonna do a mix of things. Oh god, we're not doing the big booms again, are we? Oh god, 5 big booms! Oh, oh my god. Okay, the middle color might have to be, because this 50, 240, 240. Maybe a bigger than it, but it's a little off. Doesn't look right. Ah, I hate coloring so much. I'm trying to push myself. But man. This might have to be something I learned on my own. and I do before the next one? Oh, man. It's so hard. I'm sorry, Lexco, but because I don't understand... Ah, I see. Okay. There we go. Maybe it's not meeting my own expectation, if that makes sense. Yeah, that happens to some people. Some people get banished, never return. No, no. First of all, different languages, we allow English and Spanish in the channel, because I understand English and Spanish, and that's the only thing that I can be moderated. Yeah, I don't like how it's rendered. That's not rendered right. Second of all, there was a red flag in there that I saw. I may be wrong, but quite frankly, follow the rules, and there's no miscommunications. No Russian? No. I can't moderate Russian. No my Russian. Okay. What can I do? Because that's frustrating me. I can try scan, and if that doesn't work out, I can just move on and, like, I will stream it some other day, the next part of it. That's probably going to be our best bet. Because I might just be struggling today with it regardless. Yeah, there's going to be part 3 where we do animations. It's just gibberish? You guys already do. What do you mean, can you? You guys speak gibberish all the time. Okay. Welcome back, Ren! Alright, alright. So, this is also something I recommend for people who are drawing certain things. Have this broken up right there. This is gonna make it so much easier to understand where everything's at. So before I even start anything, what I'm gonna do is just do a quick outline. Let's do it with the water first. Of where things kind of fall on the body. And that way it makes it easier. And that way you can kind of break up the body parts and everything. Yeah, you're gonna get abs, no worries. But you gotta, like, figure out where the position before you actually do it. This muscle goes like that. Now I'm actually gonna do this in like a green, so that way people are aware that I'm figuring it out. I need to ban you, Punchy. Holy shit, you're next. You're next. Why? Because you're the one who brought it back. No, I'm actually gonna share one of the reasons why I'm always careful when people talk to me in different languages. I don't accept any messages that I don't understand or anything like that. I still remember when everything was going on between Ukraine and Russia. Not long before that, had the World Cup in Russia happened. And at one of the games, I ended up, for a while it was my profile picture. It just had, I had a Russian cap on. People started DMing me after that because they thought like, oh, she clearly is from Russia and she supports that. They started sending me like snuff of it and everything, and ever since then I'm like, you know what, I don't understand it. I see a red flag, nah, I'm not even gonna deal with it. People are crazy. In reality, it was just a World Cup thing. I'll be honest, I'm kind of glad that it happened to me and not someone else, because like, I've talked about this before. I was desensitized from being on the internet as like a young kid. But yeah, it's one of those reasons that I'm like, that seems like a red flag. I'm not gonna deal with it. I might have to change the position of this up here. But that's one of the reasons. I saw something there and I'm like, I don't want to risk it. But yeah, people are crazy. And like in reality, I just hadn't gone onto my like account in years. I think it was someone trying to make a political statement. But quite frankly, like, first of all, if you're gonna send that to random people, you're probably not gonna get the responses you want. They're probably gonna say some fucked up shit. Second of all, literally unrelated, and if you look at the timeline, you can see exactly why that was there. So, Punchy, since you were asking earlier about my entire, like, art process and everything, this is another part of it. Is as I'm drawing, I need to figure out how the body works itself. And that way, it'll make it easier later down the road. Because I'm not the best at coloring, but something that I really need for my own satisfaction is understanding how the body works. Looking respectfully, don't mind me. Oh my god. This connects here, so that needs to go higher. Why don't I draw myself more buff like a bodybuilder? The reason why is if I ever get a 3D, I made my body type to match my real life one, if that makes sense. To an extent. So here, let me... Maybe it's a bad idea? I don't know. I'm gonna trust you guys. I'm trusting you guys. Maybe that's a mistake. So, if you notice, there's a few things, and that way I can basically just get a 3D model. I can easily portray myself as I am. Few differences, though, is I am not as toned. The only muscles you can see on my stomach, ironically, are the ones that are on the side that most people struggle with. But I wanted this to be something simply. I'm not a bodybuilder. I have muscle, but it's lean. The muscle that I do have. I'm also, like, my arms are fleshy. They are not super buff. That's how they are. My thighs are squishy, and that's okay. That's why I wanted to portray it that way. That was my entire goal. Because that way, if I ever do decide where I want to have a 3D model, it's not something that I have to widely adjust. I can make it as close to myself as possible. And that way I can interact with the environment. What about the horns? What about them? I'll make you stab you with them. Are you saying my horns aren't real? Are you saying I have horn implants? Are they like that too? I mean, clearly. Why would I make them like that otherwise? But that's the biggest thing. Like, I could make myself super buff, but I don't want to make it a huge difference from how I actually look. And I know that's a big thing a lot of people do. Because here's the truth. I would have given myself much smaller chest. If it was a situation like that, I would have given myself a much smaller chest. Ultra Buffson isn't real, Ultra Buffson. I hate my chest! I've been over this! Yes, I do have chest issues. I hate it! I've been over this so many times. How? Do you know how expensive bras are? Okay, we're gonna take a detour. And I'm gonna explain this to you. I have to make sure. Welcome back, Bill. Oh my god, I'm so sorry that you came here at this time. I'm sorry that you came back at this time. But I need to complain about something. Scale is hard? It is. But you got this. I believe in you, brother. I'm sorry for what you're about to hear. So, like, I wish I could just go to a normal store and either pick of, like, you know what, I don't want to buy a bra, or a situation of, I can just get a cheap one. No, I have to go to specialized stores. Why? Why would I be happy about that? I have to drop like 50 to 100 bucks on a piece of fabric that no one else is gonna see, first of all. Second of all, it's just there to hold up shit. It's just there to hold them up. And it is annoying. That's super expensive. And then you have to be careful, because if you don't wash them or care for them properly, the tire wire, 50 to 100, not 52, 50 to 100 USD. It is expensive to get good ones. It is ridiculous. So I have to do all of that, right? But at the same time, at any moment, the wire that comes with it can decide, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and break through the fabric. And it does not matter how many times you patch it up from there, it's over. You have to buy more. You have to buy more, which is another $50 to $100. And I'm like, you know what? I hate this. I hate this so much. Yeah, exactly, exactly. It sucks. Everyone's like, oh man. And not only that, like, you start having back problems. Cause like, wow, this says X amount of pounds that I have to go ahead and lift. Let me really quickly. Let me compare to my character. I say roughly the same. Maybe Sin is smaller. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I think I broke her. It's ridiculous! Oh my god. It's not worth it. Everyone's like, oh man, it's not worth it. You find it I have to live with this shit. It's funny to you. I have to wake up tomorrow and deal with it, and I'm like, god damn it. It sucks, man. It sucks. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Like, I wish that I could just be like, you know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I won't wear a bra. I won't wear it. No, it's annoying. You have, like, they get in the way. They're in the... You have to grab onto them when you're running downstairs. Like, it's not worth it. Don't understand. Yes, you do! Don't get me started on working out. Like, when I work out, one of the reasons I love swimming is, like, I don't have to worry about it. I am home alone sitting on my computer right now. Yes, I am home alone. I live alone. That's not the problem. Like, it gets annoying because they decide to do their own thing. I move and they swing with me, but they don't stop when my torso stops. Because there's nothing else but them there. So they just keep going. Like, I don't... Here's the thing. Some people wear bras because they want to make them more aesthetic. I wear them to keep them in place. It is their fucking babysit. It's their fucking boosters. Not boosters. I don't need boosters. It's their fucking babysit. They're like just there, stuck on there. I don't want to think about them. I don't want to deal with them. They're just there if that's the case. But you take them off, they're not going to be just there. They're going to be going wherever they want to go. They may be attached to me, but they are not a part of me. Girl problems, you have no idea, man. You have no idea. And then you have to, like, wear 2 to 3 bras when you're at the gym. Are we talking about tits? Yes, because they don't understand. They don't understand the annoyance of big boobs. They don't get it. Continue. Shut the fuck up, Arson. I know you're men. Elaborate further on this issue. I hate you all. I hate you all. I'm like genuine pissed off. Oh my god. You guys are like, alright, continue. No, it's anger. It's anger. I swear to God, Arson, if you go ahead and say like, that's okay, just have someone hold them for you. Fucking kill yourself. Yeah, no, guys can get it too. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, Arson. Understand the pain. Understand. Talking about artwork. I wish. When you're drawing, everyone, you know what, like, VTubers are like, I gotta get the big titties. You don't want the big titties. You want the flat. Everyone, like, makes fun of the cutting boards, but the cutting boards have it easy. They don't have to buy shit. You can just put on a shirt and get out. If I did that, my neighbors probably would call the cops for public indecency. Baboonga goes boing boing. Oh my god, I fucking hate you. I don't know how to help. I don't know, man. I'll kill myself before I contribute to booby removal. Holy. It's not worth it, man. It's not worth it. That's all I'm gonna keep saying. It is not worth it. I'm sorry, Sin. No, you're not. Let's be honest. No, you're not. Yeah, they have the freedom of no back pain, being able to buy whatever clothes they want and instantly wearing it, and at the same time, not having to spend hundreds of dollars for a piece of fabric that no one else. Oh god, the roommate dick story, I forgot about that. No, the chat, it probably is my fault. It probably is. I have to rant though. I have to, it's important. Okay, oh, Arson, do you want to go ahead? Oh my god. It's gonna sound like a humble brag. Oh god, it's gonna sound like a humble brag. Do you guys want me to tell Arson's roommate story? Or do you want Arson to tell it? When are you gonna stream again? Oh my god. Go for it. So you see, once upon a time, Arson's dad went ahead and went abroad. Hi Ka, how you doing? Thank you. Wait, do you prefer Ka or do you prefer Jinchi? Holy shit, Arson, what the fuck? You don't want to hear about that? It's funny though, it's funny though. It's funny, it's funny. Jinshi? Welcome in, Jinshi. Ooh, is that an Apothecary Diaries, icon? You know what? How about this? We will save that, story for the Discord. Arson, you can go ahead and say it in the Discord. Just because not everyone's gonna want to hear. You're looking for Mau Mau? I'm sorry, I don't know where she went. You should probably check, like, a backyard or something. Okay, there's gonna be a little bit of a curvature here. And then this actually links together, so it goes in, that's the hip bone. I made some anatomy mistakes. So we're gonna adjust this where it moves more over here. We'll move the belly button more over here. Yeah, there we go. I think everyone's doing pretty good overall. Yeah, okay, that's gonna be better. Because we need to make sure that the twist is correct. Gotta practice a little bit with anatomy. I don't think we're gonna do much of the coloring today, but we're gonna set things up. Posted? I'm gonna scan it really quickly. I want to read how he worded it. That's the nut. Oh, you did the boring type! Man! How do you study anatomy? Okay. Drawing naked people. That's the base. Okay, there's a few different steps that you do. So, there's actually, you'll link the stream clip? Okay. There's a few different ways that you do it. There is something that I want to do. Here, let me pull it up. That is supposed to be the equivalent of doing hundreds of sketches. An écroché. Oh, or écroché? Écroché. So I want to make this, and this is going to be one of my goals for 2025 or 2026. But this is going to be the easiest if you want to study, is building this. I can explain, yeah. This, what you do is you start building a human model, and you start off with the bones to basically have all the understanding of that, and then you build up all the muscles from there. This is a very effective one. Oh, bye, Scum! This is a very effective way to start to learn anatomy, because what ends up happening is you learn all the different pieces, what muscle goes over what, and it helps you understand it. This is recommended for people to do even if they don't do sculpture, because that kind of helps you understand how muscles attach. So this is something that I want to practice. I just need my art desk, so eventually I will have the money for that. But there's a bunch of different versions of it. You can also draw them. And drawing muscles, drawing the anatomy helps a lot, but it does not compare. This is said to have the equivalent of hundreds and hundreds of drawings of anatomy because you're forced to actually learn how it attaches. That's one of the ways. Another way is learning muscle groups like this. It's drawing constantly. It's studying the different types. Yeah. Sorry, I misspelled that. But that's one of the ways. Another one is just building different muscle groups and building up that way. Figure drawing is a great way. There's a lot of like sites just for figure drawing that you can do as well. Okay, yeah, that's better. So we gotta adjust the leg forward and adjust that. But more than anything is understanding that you will make mistakes. There's also a book I'm gonna recommend. Let me see if I can get the name. Okay, I'm gonna type this out. It's called Anatomy, A Complete Guide for Artists by Joseph Shepard. So... Actually, you know what? I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like so I don't have to type all that out. You guys can actually see. Never mind. I can't post that image now that I think about it. I can't post that because it's all about anatomy and the naked body, and it starts off with like a naked lady in the front. So that is the name. This was actually one of my main books that I used every year in art school. It has every piece of the anatomy broken up. It goes through legs, it goes through torso, it does the foot. There is an not suited for work tab, but I want to make sure for those who don't also have it. Plus, I'll be honest, if I post this in the Discord, I'm not going to post it in the not suited for work, I'm going to post it in the art. I am still under the belief that not every nudity is sexual. Or not suited for work. I think it's silly, because that's just art. And I think... I mean, that should be common sense, actually. Because if you can have naked art in public, it doesn't necessarily make it NSFW. Now, if it's sexual, then that's different. But yeah, it goes over how different lips, eyes, and everything... Now this is going over all realism. Until you understand realism, you cannot understand the human form. And until you do that, you're not going to draw well for other things. I am also under that belief. Maybe it sucks? Oh, I think there's a... How many pages does it have? Okay, there's a 48 page preview on Google Books. So you guys can take advantage of that and start learning from it. Let me put the picture first though so you guys can... I'm posting the picture in the Discord. I'm just gonna post it under Art General. From the same book? Yeah. Oh, wrong one. So, Art General is gonna have the title page. Like I said, Google has its 48 pages. Do you want to draw houses? Actually, not a horrible thing. Sounds silly. If you learn how to draw the human body, you learn how to draw from observation. If you learn how to draw from observation, you will be able to learn architecture. Simple as. It sounds silly, but simple as. Okay. We might want to bring... If I bring the hips above the rib cage... have that weird moment right there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna prepare this part above both of them. Let's add it to a multiply layer. There we go. So that we can do that. Yeah, it's a really, really, really good book. I highly recommend it. It gives you a lot of references on anatomy. I highly recommend it. That was my textbook, and like, to this day, I have a lot of books. A lot of them are anime, a lot of them are concept art related. That's the one that I have that is like the most ratty and like falling apart. Because you study that so much, you'll be fine. You will do fine. And I can't say all of these be easy, but like, I copied some of those drawings just so that way I can learn how they drew them. And I can understand the anatomy. That's another way you can learn anatomy. You just copy different anatomical artworks. But the important thing is they have to be good. If you copy the wrong ones, you can learn bad habits. Oh shit, really? Oh god. No, I think I can understand that, but at the same time, I think artwork in general, we praise nude artworks. We have it everywhere, even in professional settings. But at the same time, sometimes it's hard for people to separate it. And it's very important to realize that, like, end of day, it is just a body. Dude, you gotta be careful. That's not normal at all. What the fuck? There we go. So goal for the rest of the stream is he's gonna overwork himself. He always does. Is to basically get everything set up so that way once we do start coloring, we know our guidelines. Rib cage. Let's see. Okay. That's gonna need to be moved a little bit up. Another thing as well is, I'll be honest, use your own body as reference. Here, you can't see what I just did, but I measured, like, with my hands, roughly where things were. So that way I could go ahead and adjust. So ribcage was a bit higher than where I had drawn. Your body is a great form of reference. I think that's actually the first project that I was required to do in figure drawing, was make a self-portrait. Make a 6-foot self-portrait. And like, it didn't have to matter if it was your skeleton, if it was your muscles, if it was your actual body, what the entire thing was. I got a giant roll of paper and just started making a self-portrait. It sucked, but man. What do you want? What do you lack? It sounds like a lot of fun. It is, and it's also horrible because I had a 1 weekend to do it. What do I want? What do I lack? Tell me, Hayaya. How many heads tall am I? I'm 5'6" without the horns. I want a girlfriend, man. Holy shit. I think I want stability and not to worry. I want to be able to wake up and do what I need to without worrying, if that makes sense. Bye, one guy! What do I lack? There's a lot of things I lack, but I think I'm trying to build towards all of them, or at least I hope so. I think I lack trust. She's 4'11" with the horns, the lies. Oh my god, you look lonely? I look oh no. Never mind, holy shit. No, don't do that to Punchy. I mean, I think that's at least, for me, how it is. Because I think that's one of the things that pushes me back. 4 AM Gosling session. Not good, no, not good. Okay. I'm trying to reference that. No, you can't! Get away from the Hello Kitty girl! She will eat you! Scrum! Oh my god! It's been such a long time! Holy shit! How you doing, man? Guys, this is the worm hive mind Scrum. I met him when I was streaming back on Twitch before a lot of you knew me. So, he's a streamer. I actually have not been able to catch his streams lately. Work's been kicking your butt. I'm sorry to hear that, man. She never sounds like that when we do it. Shut the fuck up, man. Shut the fuck up. It's been a while since we last saw Scrum. Oh my god! No! I do not hate you guys! Oh, stop encouraging him! Oh my god. Ren... I don't... She probably has a reason. Holy shit, man. Oh, Aya, no! Okay, there's gonna be a little bit of a mess. You see what you did, Arson? So, we gotta prep all the muscles and everything. What have you caused? No, this is Arson's fault. Dude, I have a lot of respect for Scrum, cause like, he's pretty cool. There's not many streamers who like, go out of their way to connect with random streamers. And I have a lot of respect for that skill. Because man there can network. I still don't know how to do that. I'm terrified of talking to people. So, a lot of respect. Alright. It's a crazy good skill. Pretend we're not a hive mind. Oh my god. Nah, Scrum. He's the OG hive mind. The OG worm hive mind. And I'm sorry, Scrum, because we're not going to go for too much longer. I'm just trying to figure out muscle groups because I might not be coloring well. Was enough to sell me? Based. Honestly, based. But yeah, if you guys ever want to check him out, he is over on Twitch. Over, I believe it's the same name. Oh my god. Man's current download personality is Star-Lord. Okay. Dude, I wish I could find like something like this with the legs. Then download it. Honestly, yeah, fair. It kind of has. Okay, there's that muscle there. That's not gonna be too much. And then let's just get shaded in. That's not a big deal. Now here's the thing. Not that thing. Before like one of you brings over the thing. This goes like this, which means this is not right. When that Goku drawing where he has like 100 abs, 20 biceps, and a little apple head. I mean, muscles no, because I was too scared to draw muscles. Yes, Marvel Rivals, it's eating my brain. I have no more brain. It's all Marvel Rivals. But yeah. If I go back to my old artwork, there are some horrendous anatomy mistakes. Like, holy, it's really bad. It happens a lot. But you start somewhere. I don't think my issue was necessarily putting too many muscles and like doing the, where is it? What is it? Like tiny little head, giant Dorito, tiny little waist, big giant thighs, and then that. I don't think it was like a situation like that. My issue for a long time is I drew long people. Like, long people. Probably because I learned from, oh my god, what is that? Chobits and all of that. Oh, what's that studio? Tsubasa. Oh, what is it called? Clamp! Thanks to Clamp, it's one of those things. Scrum! You play Marvel Rivals? Guess what? I just made it to GM. I'm super proud of myself. You'll have to add me. Like, it's literally the same as my screen name. I was so excited. But yeah, going back to the anatomy thing, they were all long. So instead of here, it was worse, man. It was worse. Instead of being like this, I would have to extend the torso like that, extend the like body like that, giant ass legs, giant ass arms. That's how I used to draw it. It was horrible. But that's okay, because guess what? Now we're here. Dude, I hope Rogue and Gambit come in soon. Okay. Oh yeah, going back to the leg, because that's what I need to do. Okay, so the muscle goes from here, and it would go down this way. There we go, like that. Why are you green? Because I'm trying to get the references down, so that way when I color, I can easily figure out where the muscles go. It is much easier to do it in a color that I'm not going to use, and then just build up, then put in a color that I'm actually going to use and have to erase it. Oh, I think they're talking about the color for my muscles. No, she's a member, you should join her. Oh my god. Yeah, you should become a member. Oh my god. Okay. Ooh, good luck on it, Storm. Always recruiting? He always is. You'd think that, like, he's getting the money Based on how he reacts sometimes. Okay. It was all spent on Fate? Bruh. Bruh. You have homework? Holy shit, Jesse, no! Okay, we're gonna keep that there. Let's delete this. A little Dorito shape, a little Dorito. Okay, we're gonna stop here for today, cause I need to like do some research for coloring. I don't care if it's the VN or the gotcha. I'm still judging it. It does not matter. Damn right, damn. Short stream, it's been 3 hours, brother. It's been 3 hours. Okay, so tomorrow we don't stream, but we will be back on Friday. We'll be finishing Valhalla. I'm sorry, Storm. I'm sorry, Storm. But we'll be finishing up Valhalla if you guys want to join us then. But besides that, yes, please add me. Are we gonna raid? We can absolutely raid today. Actually, yeah, let's figure out who we're gonna raid before I do my send-off. Let's see. Let's see who's live. Mid-Made is live. Let's see. Who's a small streamer? Small VTuber. Let's look for a small VTuber. You have 2 suggestions? Who are your suggestions? Iron Mouse? I want to give a chance to smaller streamers. Because as much as I love Iron Mouse, plus I don't think Iron Mouse streams on YouTube. I do want to give the chance to those who don't. Let's see. Kiko and Bunana? Let me see. Okay. We're gonna go with Kiko just because she is a smaller one. Actually, Bunana has less viewers right now, so we're actually gonna go for Bunana. She is playing Cyberpunk. As always, go ahead and let her know that it's a Sinner raid. Please be respectful. There we go. Hi, Teeps! Thank you! She's playing Peak, no worries. We're gonna do that. Okay, as always, don't forget to work out. Have a good sleep. Have a great morning. We will be back on Friday. Go ahead and let Bunana know that it's a streamer raid, and I will see you guys there. Bye-bye!